Hey everybody, it's LTM here. It's a really nice afternoon. I am at Cinemark right now and I'm about to go and watch Monkey Man. So Monkey Man is a movie produced by Jordan Peele, and he's, we all know Jordan Peele for mostly horror films and some of his stand-up stuff, but we're finally getting an action sort of horror film today, from judging by the trailers. The funny story behind this movie, ever since this movie was announced, I actually thought the Monkey Man movie that we were going to get was the Monkey Man from the Hey Arnold cartoon. If you don't know what Hey Arnold is, I definitely recommend watching that cartoon. When I saw the title of it, I was like, is Monkey Man getting his own movie? Because I don't think he'd be that popular enough to get a movie, which would be very funny. But no, turns out that Monkey Man from Hey Arnold is not getting a movie. This is a completely different Monkey Man. So, I don't know. It just seems very funny to me. I just find that very funny. But I have been looking forward to this film for a while now. I saw the trailer and I thought, yeah, it's John Wick, but in Africa or India. But it looks interesting. It looks engaging. Anything with Jordan Peele's name on it is engaging. So I could probably see this movie doing pretty well. So, of course, with how my normal reviews are, I'll give you all my thoughts when I come back, and we'll go from there. This is LTM, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I just got out of Monkey Man. Pretty longer than I thought it would, but it is what it is. So before I went into this movie, I thought, okay, so it's just John Wick in India. And while that technically is true, honestly, I had an absolute blast. Sorry, something in my throat. I had a blast in this movie. It's not near perfect, but it is pretty damn good. So Monkey Man, you got a guy who grew up in India. His mother was killed during some sort of political burning with fire sort of thing. His mother was killed, and he grows up and he's like a boxer. He has a monkey mask on and he's boxing in India, and then he gets a job at a restaurant, and then it turns out, and this does get a little complicated, it's where he starts to realize the truth about who killed his mother and stuff like that. And then it turns into like this John Wick sort of movie where he's trying to get revenge, basically. But I had an absolute blast watching this. The good stuff, let's get to the good stuff out of the way. The story, while it does sound like a John Wick ripoff, is still very engaging. I was engaged throughout the movie. I love the main character in him. He was very interesting. The action is very fast-paced. It's very, very, very fast-paced. A lot of shaky cam in it, which didn't bother me too much. But there wasn't very much in it, and it didn't get me out of the movie. The pacing is pretty well done, for the most part. I do like the characterization. I like the characters in this. Not all of them are very memorable or even likable, but I was getting into their dynamic, and I was getting into some of the characters, and I was really engaged in what was going on. The direction, it was very spot on. The music score and the cinematography is just pitch perfect for this sort of movie. It looks fantastic. It looks beautiful, and it sounds beautiful too. Like the sound mixing and everything is just perfect. Let's go. The movie does go into like the Indian mythology and the political side of things, which could bother some, but I thought the movie did a really good well mixing like corruption, what's that one word? I would say corruption, discrimination, and hand-on-hand combat, and even just having this revenge story all mix perfectly in this. They mix, the tone is mixed very perfectly, and the themes and the ideas they put in here, they mix perfectly. Not as good as something like John Wick normally does, but still does a pretty good job with it. If I did have a couple problems with it, one of them is a nitpick, and this could probably bother some people, is that the movie feels a little too long. Now, the movie's only about at least 2 hours, so it could have been much longer, but I don't know. It did feel long, I will admit, but that's probably because the first half of the movie is a little bit slow. But other than that, it wasn't bad enough, or it wasn't bad enough for to get me disinterested in the film. So the movie did a good job. At least the pacing for the most part is fine. So if you just want to see John Wick in India, or you just want to see another one army person sort of movie, or you just want to see something different, I say give this one a look. It's not for everybody, and it is very depressing. The movie has a really strong emotional weight, to it, and it's really depressing once you find out what happens and stuff. But for the most part, it's pretty good. Pretty great actually. Probably one of the best films I've seen all year. Not as good as Dune Part 2, but it's pretty close. So I give Monkey Man a 9 out of 10. If it wasn't for the slow first half and maybe just and debatably the running time, I would have given this a 10 out of 10. But to be fair, the movie's still pretty great for what it is. Okay, so that's Monkey Man. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog review. I do have an editorial here in a couple weeks, so keep an eye on that. Please subscribe, comment below, let me know. And this is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.